You are going to be fail in your JavaScript interview if you don't know this one thing about object. Let me show you a simple JavaScript object question. So here I have one object user which have a property name Ashish. Now I am assigning this user object into admin. Now after that I am just updating the name property of admin to Rahul. Now you have to guess the output. What will be the output of this question? Can you guess this? Okay, I hope you have guessed. Now let me show you the output. Output is Rahul. Surprised? Now you will think I have not changed the user property, I have changed the admin property. Then why user property has been changed? Now whenever your JavaScript code runs, JavaScript engine assign a memory. And this memory is divided into the two parts, stack and heap. Stack is used to store the simple values like number, string, boolean, variables and references like address of any value where that value is stored. And heap is used for the complex values like object, arrays, functions, map and set. So whenever we are creating any object, that object is stored into the heap memory and the reference means address of that memory is stored into the stack. So here in this example, whenever you are creating this user object, this object is stored in the heap memory and the address of that memory is stored inside the user variable. So whenever you are assigning the user into the admin means you are storing the address of the user into the admin. Now because the user and admin pointing to the same address means they are accessing the object from the same address, and whenever you are going to change any of object because they are pointing to the same object, those changes will reflect for the both object. And that's why when we are changing the admin, it also reflecting to the user object as well. Still confused? Let's understand with a diagram. So whenever you declare any object, what it does, it stores this object into the heap memory. Let's say this is stored into the heap memory and it stores the address into the user, the memory address of this object. Let's say this is address of this object and this is stored inside the user. So whenever you are assigning the user into the admin means you are storing the user object address into the admin, means admin and user object address is the same. What it means? Now admin and user object are the same because these both are pointing to the same variable, same object. And now when you are changing the admin means you are changing this object and this object is being accessed by the user as well. So whenever you are changing the name property of admin means this object name property, it means the user property is also changed because user is also accessing the value from here, and that's why when we are consoling the user.name, it returns the Rahul. And that's why what is the way to copy a object? You can copy with a different method. Like if you want to copy, what you will have to do, you first create the object and then assign the value of this like this user.